So this is a very quick overview of ImageJ. If you're thinking about trying some X-ray CT image processing and you don't have any special tool to do it, you can start with ImageJ. I'm using Fiji distribution of it, which includes a lot of plugins already. And you can download it from this ImageJ.net website. And when you go there, you will see that it's available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. Once you download it and install it, you start ImageJ and you will see those tools. So let's open a file. I'm gonna grab this one and drag and drop it. If it's in a general format like TIFF, you can just drag and drop the file into ImageJ to open it, or you can go to the file menu and open. Once you open the image, this one is just one slice. This is a CT cross section of a foam material. You can go to image, adjust brightness and the contrast, and adjust the brightness and the contrast as necessary. You can also use the zoom tool to zoom into certain areas. I'm left clicking. If you right click, you can zoom out. And when you're zoomed in, you can use this tool to move around and look at different areas. Okay. So I'm gonna go back like this. Okay. So let's say that we want to take some measurements, see how thick this part of the foam is. And to do that, you can use this straight line tool. Actually, let me zoom in a little bit and draw a line like this. Then go to analyze and measure, and it will tell you how long that distance is. This is 11.47 microns. If you want to take another measurement, zoom out a little bit and take another line here and do the same thing, analyze and measure. And that one is 128.54 microns. And to get those scales right, the length of measurement right, by the way, ImageJ needs to know the size of one pixel or voxel. If you just open a file that doesn't have a header information to define the pixel size, then those measurements would be wrong. So if that a voxel or pixel size information is not in the header, you can go to Analyze and Set Scale. And this one is already set, but if it's not, you can say distance in pixel is 1 and type what the known distance for 1 pixel is. This one, by the way, is 1.06 micron per pixel. In this case, you would do it like this. And if the aspect ratio of the pixel is not 1:1, you can change that too and put unit length as well. So this is something you probably want to do at the beginning if your TIFF file doesn't already have that in the header. Okay. Now, so this is just one slice, but when you do a CT scan, you would have a 3D image, which is multiple slices in a stack. So let me open the stack. So this one is a 3D data. It's a little big, so let me zoom out a little bit, okay, and adjust the contrast. So this one has 200 slices going through this foam material. So this is a 3D volume data. You can do the length of measurements and everything as I just did in this stack as well. But when you have a 3D image like this stack, the file size can be a little bit big. And one of the things you might want to check before you start dealing with the 3D images is to go to Edit, Options, and Memory and Threads. This is where you can change the amount or size of memory that's allocated to ImageJ. If you're going to open, for example, 10 gigabyte of file, then at least you need 10 gigabyte, probably a little bit more memory allocated to ImageJ so that you can open and process it. So this is something you might want to take a look at and adjust depending on the size of the file you're going to open. So when you have a 3D data, one of the things you probably want to do is to look at this image not in 2D slices like those, but in 3D. And to do that, you can go to Plugins, then 3D Viewer. Okay, I'm going to just click OK because this is the image I want to take a look at. There you go. So this is a 3D view of the foam we're looking at. And you can go to Edit. This one looks all gray, so I'm going to change the threshold to display in this image. And you can adjust it to make the dark gray part, which is air, transparent like this. Then you're just looking at the foam. The air is all black or transparent. Okay. So this is the 3D view of the foam, and if you want to make it a little bit transparent so that you can see through it, you can change that too with the change transparency. Like this. Okay, so that's it. This is the very basics of ImageJ, where you can download it and how you can open files, take some simple measurements, and also even looking at a 3D image in a 3D rendered view. I hope this is helpful, and thank you for watching.